How are you now, my fellow creative creatures? Who does sleep in the Jeep? 6 sheep, packed tightly into the Jeep, snoring loudly while fast asleep. This is a painting from my book, Bear with the Purple Hair, and in this video I will take you on my journey of painting it. I began this painting by lightly drawing out the composition of my idea to get it correctly centered in the page. But for the sake of brevity of this video, I skipped over that part and jumped straight into the painting, where I began by outlining the shadows and shapes of the sheep. I tried to balance the warms of the fleece with browns and the cool shadows with blues, and catch the major shapes and features of the sheep in this blocking in phase. I'm particularly fond of that sheep hanging out the door. I love the expression on his face. And of course, high in the sky is a full moon with all its craters and valleys. Then the next large part was the actual Jeep itself. I decided to go with purple. Why not? And I decided to use a 1940s World War II era American style Jeep. During my research, I discovered that the word Jeep, the acronym JEEP, possibly stands for Just Enough Essential Parts, which would have been the design brief the Army gave to the companies to make the vehicles for the war. I thought that was interesting. At this stage is just to block it in and give a rough approximation of the vehicle's shape. And then as we focus back on the sheep, you can see I'm adding more detail to the fleece and to the shadows in order to give the sheep more volume and character, make them feel like they're occupying the space they're in. If you'd like me to do a sheep paint along tutorial, let me know in the comments down below. I think that could be fun. And likewise, after letting it dry for a day or two, I move back into the second phase of adding further shadow to the vehicle itself. And this is the same purpose, to give it more volume and make it feel more solid in the space. I always like this stage. I was really fond of painting the tyres in this particular painting, adding the shadows and the highlights. It really made them pop, which was nice. After letting it dry for a day, I added a little more depth to the shadows, a little more light to the highlights, and that's how you paint a purple Jeep. If you found any value in this painting, I'd appreciate a thumbs up, and remember, until next time, the world is what you make it.